hustler.
Sound exactly like Ghost.
Don't worry about Tariq, K. Family got his back.
I know you don't like it, but the boy gangster.
I don't want that life for Tariq. I gave you everything I never had.
Teach me the game, Ghost.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is LOCO Joe, and it's taken me a while, but the party's good, better late than never. I'm here, and today I will begin to review Power. There's, to me, 3 unforeseen, unstoppable events that's the ultimate show of power. First one, that man with that gun. See them people just walking along the streets every day, minding their own business. And then pow, 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 pow. You can't stop it, you can't prevent it, you can't do nothing about it. I'm just saying, you know. Earthquake, bam. It's just instantaneous, you know what I mean? If you get caught right in the middle of it, it's too late. That ship, that plane coming through, you know what I mean? Unstoppable forces. But the sniper thing, that's my ultimate, you know, fear, the ultimate worst case of somebody exerting power over me. I mean, there's them 3 events, there'd be nothing you can do about it. I threw that in there, you know, it's relevant because it's kind of like his show, you know, it's kind of like Ghost. It's kind of like his power. See, the definition of power is the capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. You know, if you got that, if you can do that, you've got power. I'm late, so I'm gonna like go back a little bit. Okay, you've got Kanan, Ghost, Tommy. And they say, you know, like when I review Power, I'm gonna go over what's trending, what's, you know, what the topics that is relevant about power. You know, you watch the reviewers, they say, well, this is this, this is that, this is that. I'm going to give you my opinions on those. Not mention none of the reviewers by name, of course, but just what people are talking about, I'm jumping in the conversation. But I'm going to give you my views and my opinions, you know, mostly. But in the beginning, projects, New York City, you know. I'm from the projects. I grew up in the projects in my early years. Not New York City projects, but it's projects, you know. Projects are projects, pretty much. So I know the people, I know the ways, I know the game. And later, I was a frequent visitor in Louisville's projects, you know. One of the few white boys that was. You know, you got people that are hip and cool. You know, they fit in with the project mentality type thing. That wasn't me. I'm talking about a white boy, pure, you know, LOCO Joe type stuff, you know. But, you know, I had to go in there to purchase different things, different periods of my life, you know, so I'm familiar, you know. But, see, they say, Kanan taught Ghost and Tommy everything they know. He made them what they were, what they are. And see, me, I don't so much think that, you know. Somebody like Tommy and Ghost, to have the mentality that they have and to be able to live like they live and do the things that they do, nobody teaches you that, you know. And at the same time, I don't believe any man's born like that, you know. I think every human being is born with the ability and the capacity to be whatever, you know. And this is what I mean by that. And also the people say, like, oh, you can be what you want to be. You know, you can change. You can do it. You know, if you want, you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever. And see, there's layers to that. You know, see, I believe my experience in my life and what I've seen, like, there's a certain age, you know, where your mind develops. You know right from wrong. You feel, you know. So you know if you're doing wrong. You know if it's right. And you choose to do what you choose to do. Okay. But it's not that simple, see? Because from a certain age until your mind develops and you are, you know, fully aware of right and wrong and what to do and what not to do and what you feel good about doing and what you don't. My point is, you know, until you reach that stage and that age, and it's different in everybody, then your development is going to depend on your environment, and it's going to depend on the people that are around you and how they teach you and how they treat you and how they love you and all that, you know. So, Tommy, for example, he didn't have a father, so his family life and his mother's wild drug addict, you know, so his family life plus his environment influenced him and shaped him and molded him. Ghost, I don't know so much about. I know the environment, definitely. The rest, I don't know. So, when Kanan met them, I believe, my opinion, you know, they were at age and a stage where they was ready to be who they were. He jumped in and helped them along, you know. And one of the relevant views, you know, is Canaan's back. Canaan's back. Canaan's going to take back over. Canaan's a force. Canaan's... Well, see, if he was that tough, he wouldn't allow himself to get set up in the first place. Now, this season, you got just so much going on. You got, okay, Tommy. He's basically been playing second fiddle to Ghost all their life. Okay, now you got Kanan. He was the man, you know, out of that bunch. And this bunch seems to be the force of New York City's drug thing, you know. So now you got Tommy. Rebelling, you know. Power, you know. He wants to, he's getting the, I want to be the man, you know, stage. You got Kanan. He was the man. They took him down. Tasha and Ghost. He knows this. He wants that back. And you got Ghost. I love him. I love Ghost, man. I love it. Because, see, Ghost is the man, has been the man, and he will be the man. See, because here's my thing. Me, a man like me, Loco Joe, I'd rather be back in the shadows. See, you got different sorts of levels of people, you know. You got that bad, tough motherfucker. You know, he wants everybody to know it. You know what I mean? That's Tommy, and that's Kaden. And then you got that one that he is the man. He is that motherfucker. And he knows it. But he don't need everybody else to know it. Let's go, see. Last season, all this was going down. Them little cars started popping up. Left and right. People thought it was the cartel, right? It was Ghost back in the cut, you know. So you got this little triangle right here. I mean, it's just, to me, Ghost, regardless of what it looks like now, he's got a plan. And as the more seasons go and more shows in the season go and progress, it'll layer on layer, it'll start to reveal itself. But now, in this little triangle now, we have a little bump in the road, you know, Tariq. And then there's Dre off to the side here. I'll cover that in a minute. That's got me, you know, JFK-isms coming out of me. Conspiracy theories, you know. But Tariq, I showed the clip a while ago. He wants to be in the game. And this, you know, like Ghost says, man, I gave you everything. Everything. You know, I don't want Tariq to be a part of this life. See, my family, you know, it's a story for another time, but blood, man, you know, I'm a firm believer in genetics, you know. Like I said, like the way you're taught and the way you're treated. Yeah. They might, Ghost, Tasha, you know, anybody surrounding, they might have kept the business thing away from Tariq and Raina. But, you know, you see, you know, you just, it's, you know, when you're young like that, you pick up on stuff. You see little stuff, you know, they don't think that you see, but you see. So he's been, you know, he's been seeing little things, catching little things his whole life. Then it all came out. Now he wants to be a gangster. There was questions asked. One of the reviewers, was Tariq in on the thing with Dre and the mafia and the other guys with Ghost and Tommy? I don't think so. I don't think that's it. I don't believe that's the way it's going. But I do think there's something, you know, first of all, Dre, okay, everybody's just shocked that he would turn on Ghost like he did. And he, you know, okay, you got drug dealers, man, murderers, you know, thieves, you know, people that'll do things that will keep you up at night and won't lose a wink of sleep. So to be shocked at anything, to me, is funny, you know. I mean, I wouldn't put nothing past none of them, you know. They all want to be the man. They all want to be number one. But with Dre, first thing you got to remember, he did his best to protect and shield Tariq from the little Canaan and the cop and that whole deal. And then you got to remember, Canaan by the window with the baby, you know, you got a little baby girl, and somebody's threatening her, it'll work wonders to you know, influence your actions. But watch what I tell you. Just to me, there's something more to the Dre, Tariq, Ghost situation. Somehow, some way, it's just gonna be shit in the game, man. You know, and when I say, okay, I'm gonna be me, LOCO Joe, forever. You know, I'm trying to be more focused and more serious on this one, but I'll put myself out there. Somehow, Ghost and Dre, they're gonna come together somehow. I mean, just I feel it. If I'm wrong, bing, I'm the new guy. But I feel it, man. There's just something, man. There's just something that it just don't feel right, you know. You know, every season there seems to be a new cartel. We got the Jimenez, sister-brother combination. He's a freak. You know, the last one was a freak with the boyfriend. Not that if you have a boyfriend, you're a freak. Do what you do. I'm just saying they portray him like that for a reason, though, because in real life history, they've covered a lot of these top major drug pens, and they've been some freaks. You know, basically you have all that much money and that much power and control over people, and they do what they want to do. You know, but like this one here is a little different because of the female, you know, basically running things, and I don't see that impacting Ghost in the end. It's, you know, they pretty much will run with whoever's got it. And right now, Dre appears to have it. You know, he has it, but like I said, you watch and see. In the end, it'll work out more Ghost way, you know. Congressman Tate. We got a mayor in Louisville. He was a mayor, did out the terms, as many terms as you could do. His name was Jerry Aronson. And then once he could not run no more, like a president, twice, 8 years. You know, they got that here, like 12 years or something here, you know, for the little mayor. But he ran that out, and then they changed the whole laws, you know. Made a whole different, where he could come in a whole different party. He did it again and was mayor again. They called him Louisville's mayor for life. I seen him on the streets one time downtown. I was doing my thing, and I said, Jerry Aronson. I said, when I grow up, I said, I want to be just like you. He smiled like, you know, I just made his day. Before he could say a word, though, I said, a fucking crook. And that man and his little security detail, they all just busted out laughing, man. And I mean, every time he seen me, they run up on to me, shake my hand, stop what he was doing, you know, because they know, you know, he's governor. He's got ambitions for governor, and basically wants to use this children's foundation as his, you know, put him in the spotlight and kick him up there, and he picked the right one, though, you know. He thinks he's going to just run over and truck, and that's Ghost. I seen a little previews for the next episode, and, you know, he's like, you know, I got a right to choose who I want to represent me, and it's going to be Dre. And Ghost was like, but You know, and they're making him look like real silly right now. And that's just to set it up when he swoops on in and takes control of everything, you know, and I get it, but it's another thing, like I said, you know, in the beginning, you got ones that just gotta be tough, gotta be bull at all times. I'm more like Ghost, you know. I'll sit back, and Ghost is sitting back, and let them say and do what they want to at this moment. But there's gonna come a time when he can't and he won't, and it'll be ugly for him, you know. But I don't want to be, you know, in the spotlight. I'm the man, you know. No. Because then everybody in the world's gonna come at you. Everybody in the world's gonna know. They're gonna know what to expect. I'm gonna sit back and, you know, chill in the cut. Yeah, I might let you say something about me 2 or 3 or 4 times before I strike. You know what I'm saying? But when I do, and it's going to be for real, for serious, you know, it ain't going to be to, you know, show off. But that's how I see that situation where, you know, Ghost, he's going to let it go, let it ride till he can. And then Congressman Tate, I mean, Representative Tate, he's just not going to stand a chance, you know. He's as a politician, power. But it's a different sort of power, you know what I mean? And then don't get me wrong, there's some dangerous politicians, they handle things like Ghost too, but I don't see it. I see, you know, it's where it stands now though. Ghost is being pushed aside. His worst enemy at the present time is thrust there in his place. In his daughter's, you know, foundation is supposed to be memorializing his daughter. So this is just, you know, building up and building up. So you've got this triangle. You've got Canaan putting Tommy and Ghost against each other, playing all sides. Then you got Tommy. He's wanting to take over. And then you got Ghost. You got Tariq wanting to get into the action. And then you throw in the good old all-American Italian mafia in the mix, you know. You know, a lot of people are saying this season the writing's not good, this and that, and it's just, I'm a true fan, but I'm just, you know, it's just good as it ever is, you know, for me, you know. Break time.